Okay, I'm going to show you how to use the app PiaScore, which is for free in the App Store, and it's a wonderful tool for music therapists or anyone else who wants to store music on their iPads. When you open it, these are the documents that you're given. So when you open it up, this is what it looks like. These documents are already in there. First, let's go to the download button that's right down there. Next, alright, this pops up, and there are several different ways that you can get music onto this app. Let's try the free classical music sheet first. Okay, so I searched for Beethoven, and I hit the search button right here. And this came up. You can go into this further. You can click on each of those. A lot of them, I think they are free. I haven't tried myself, but there are lots of options, which is nice. So that's pretty cool that you can get free sheet music through this app. But let's go back, and we're going to try and find You Are My Sunshine, because that's a song that's commonly used in therapy sessions. So let's see. Well, that doesn't exist. But what's cool is if you click on this globe over here, it takes you directly to the internet browser, and it did that search for me. So You Are My Sunshine, Score PDF, and all this stuff came up. So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go back to the download screen, and let's try Dropbox. Now this is pretty cool. So it takes me to this screen. I'm going to connect, and up came the Dropbox app. I'm going to put in my Dropbox account information, and this is my Dropbox account. I'm going to open this folder because I know there's music in it. And here are all PDFs on my Dropbox account. I am going to download Yellow Submarine. We already did You Are My Sunshine. So it asks me, do you want to download? Yes, I do. Alright, it's complete. Once complete, it shows up on the home screen of PiaScore, right there. When I click on it, this comes up because the iPad is in the horizontal direction, so both of the pages show up. This little diagram here shows that, but in a minute I'll show what happens when I click that. This gray screen here with all this extra information is nice. PiaScore, when you first buy it and you first start to use it, it kind of gives you a tutorial itself. So this being the first document that I've uploaded to PiaScore myself, this information came up, which is nice. So, you know, go back to the home page, edit information, swiping, blah, blah, blah. All that is written right there. Okay, so this is what happens when you hit that button. So you hit that button, and even though I'm still in the horizontal position on the iPad, it made it go to a single page instead of seeing both. Now I'm going to show you this really cool feature if you put the iPad in the vertical position. So this is as if it were in the vertical position, and you click on this little smiley face right there. This pops up, which is awesome. So it uses your iPad camera, and you can use your head or you can use your hand to turn the page, which is great. You can change the sensitivity of the camera, which is good because sometimes you'll be shaking your head non-stop and the page won't turn. So that is nice, but this is a really cool feature of this app. And there's a video that you can watch that shows you how effective it is, which is neat. Okay, now we're back on the home screen of PiaScore, and I'm going to show you how to unlink to Dropbox in case you don't want your account to be linked to a particular iPad. So go back to, oops, undo, pen. Go back to the download button at the bottom and go back into your Dropbox. Here is my Dropbox. All you have to do is go up to this little link button here, and it will ask you, would you like to unlink? Of course. And then the account is unlinked, which is nice. This is another way to upload PDFs onto PScore. Now, PScore asks for PDFs, so they don't have to be music files. They can be just regular PDF documents. And sometimes we use those in therapy sessions, depending on what kind of assessments we're working on. So, sorry that this is a little fuzzy. I had to crop and zoom in. But you hook up your iPad to your computer, you go into iTunes, and into file sharing, and it's really easy. You just kind of go into the documents on your computer and copy paste or just move them over, and they instantly upload to PScore, which is awesome. And they show up on the home page. Okay, now we're back to the home page, and I'm going to show you how to make a playlist with all the music that you have, assuming you have like 50 PDFs on here and they really need to be organized. So we go back up to this menu button, and let's hit playlist. Okay, and it's already telling me this is where I'm going to go to add my playlist. And I typed in hospital music. I want to put all that music together. Okay, so this is the screen that pops up after I make my title. And I just click and it moves over. I can change it after I do it if I make a mistake with these arrows here. And then you want to hit the save button. And then this comes up. So every time you go into playlists and you just hit hospital music, your music pops up. There it is. You can always go back and edit if you want to add or delete things over time. So let's go back into Yellow Submarine, and I'm going to show you about some of these cool tools that are on the bottom of the screen. This pen down here, if you click on that, this bottom bar shows up, and I've clicked on this little dot right here. You can change the size, the color, all sorts of things. Musical notation is nice to be able to put into music, so that's nice that they have that option available for users. And then texting. My handwriting is not very good on one of these iPads, so I like to add text. And I'm going to change the color and the size. And all I have to do once that's decided is just tap on the screen and this box shows up. I've typed in the information I want on my score. I've moved my box and I've gotten rid of the keyboard, and now I'm going to hit this X right here, and it shows up like that, and it will not disappear unless I go back in and delete that text box. So that's really nice. I don't have to worry about saving or anything. It just stays there all the time. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to do bookmarks within PDF documents. This one is only 2 pages long, so let's pretend it's like 16 pages long, and I'm on page, 14. I don't want to take the time in a session to scroll through all those pages. I want to make a bookmark. So what I did is I hit this button right there, and this came up. So now I'm going to hit this plus, and now I can decide what I want to call this page. So let's say You Are My Sunshine is the 14th page in this example, so I'm going to label it as that. And now I'm at the beginning, back at the beginning of the document. I've hit this diagram, and sunshine came up. I'm going to hit that box right there. And I am automatically taken to the page that I've designated as my bookmark. So those are basically all the tools that I know how to use in this app. It's saved me a lot of time and a lot of money to put all my music into this app, and it's free, so it's really great.